organised crime steals £2 million from our bank accounts every day.
We're talking about hundreds of attacks per second on our banking system. They can do it over the internet. They can commit their crime over the telephone. Every day of your life, you have to assume that you are under attack.
Accounts have been wiped out by these criminals who are going up and down the high streets buying Rolex watches and fast cars and living a footballer's lifestyle on the back of fraud.
Detectives investigate a gang who have stolen hundreds of credit cards.
He's in Gucci doing spends now. He's on a spending spree.
Are you Mr. Ahmed?
Open the door now, otherwise you'll get arrested as well.
They uncover the bent bank insiders selling our account details.
He has accessed lots of different customers, like numerous customers' accounts, and soon after he's accessed those accounts, they've gone to fraud.
And go after an international gang who have made millions of pounds.
Stay with him, I'm going to go the other two. Go.
Right, stay there. Don't get in the car. You're being detained for the purpose of a stop and search, as we believe you may have something to do with ATM skimming fraud.
No comment. If I'm arrested, I need a solicitor, yeah?
You just landed in this country and you know to say no comment.
As they target the criminals behind Britain's fastest growing crime.
What's your name? What's your first name?
Take a seat.
You won't be going anywhere for a while, yes? So sit down and just relax. Do you work, by the way?
Where's my prisoner? Sir, would you mind standing up?
I want to leave here because they have no reason to.
Right, you can't leave here because I've authorised your detention.
Every second in Britain, we spend £29,000 on our credit and debit cards. 1 in 5 of us have our cards stolen or compromised by criminal gangs.
Criminals are continuing to exploit every possible avenue they can to take and steal our hard-earned money.
Criminals will stop at nothing to get hold of your personal banking data. Once they've got your data, they've basically got the keys to your bank account.
The dedicated card and payment crime unit, funded by the banks, investigate the gangs who produce counterfeit credit cards, hack into our online accounts, and use skimming devices to clone our card and PIN numbers.
It's not just the one account they're going after, they're doing this on an industrial scale. Victims have got no idea that their details have been compromised until the money goes out the account. The impact can be really, really devastating. And these criminals, they don't care about that. They stick their fingers up, you know, to the victims.
The gangs who target Britain's cash machines are a constant problem for the unit. They use secret cameras to record your PIN number and electronic skimming devices to capture your card details. Today, detectives have been alerted to a known criminal on an inbound flight from Moldova.
It's a gentleman by the name of Oleg Balta. Moldovan authorities have fed information to us indicating that there's going to be 3 Moldovan nationals, members of a card skimming gang, who are going to be travelling to the UK to commit ATM fraud. Initially, there's going to be 1 person travelling, and potentially they could be travelling with card skimming equipment.
Oleg Balta is the head of European operations for a major international crime syndicate.
You have the gang leaders who very rarely get their hands directly dirty, but they will have people travelling in from the country back in Moldova who will come over, commit the crime, and if they get arrested, there's another person waiting back in Moldova to take their place.
Balta arrives ahead of schedule. The surveillance team catch up with him at a motorway service station.
Hold on. this is?
Detective Phil Elms is leading the surveillance operation.
He's northbound on the M11, mate. Yeah, he's on the way to Cambridge, mate, at the moment.
That junction remains committed. The M11 northbound.
Fuck, he's miles away. It appears that they're sending a fella up and over today, and on Saturday the other two are going to come over. So it's very, very much the way they operate, where they do a weekend of it, maybe a bit longer, and go back home.
The skimming gangs make millions of pounds per month in Britain. They now target cash machines in our provincial towns, where there are fewer police and CCTV cameras.
So he's been in this country maybe 2 hours maximum, I suppose. He's gone from the outskirts of London to, well, Midlands.
10 miles ahead, the surveillance team has tracked Borter to Stratford-upon-Avon.
Now, near side indicator, I believe it is going to be on the near side, near to Lloyd's Bank. Back to the rear of the vehicle. The other one's going to be on front.
They are going to be doing something. Oh my.
He's put his grey jacket on his back towards the major.
Borter's out of the car. He heads towards a cash machine, out of sight of the CCTV cameras.
Towards the bank. And the cash machine. Remove something from it, possibly a card is down away from the cash machine. Yeah, he continues walking offside pavement. 4-6, check the cash point.
Please check the cash points.
He's fiddling with the top of the cash point.
Come on, Carl, let's get us there quicker.
2 minutes later, Borter is back in his car.
Yeah.
I got the impression that he was removing something. There are some marks on the cash point.
Right.
He didn't appear to be using a card, that's what got me. But he looked like he was feeling all around the cash point.
The best case then that we've got at the moment is he's taking stuff off rather than putting it on.
Yes.
Top man.
Detectives suspect Borter has removed skimming devices from 2 cash machines. If they've been fixed for weeks, they could contain thousands of bank details. Borter is tracked 200 miles south to a housing estate in Purfleet, Essex.
This is our man walking away from the car. As you can see, he walks around the corner. Now we're focusing round to the right, and hopefully we can pin him down to an address.
It's not long before he's on the move again.
I'll phone Lovett and let him know. Right, he's coming out now.
Checks reveal the house is rented by another Moldovan man. Detectives suspect it's the gang's UK safe house.
They're basically coming over for a very short period of time, you know, a couple of weeks, to commit wholesale fraud, wholesale ATM fraud. It's almost like a fraud holiday.
Just 24 hours after Borter arrives, Moldovan police inform detectives that his partner in crime is en route to an airport in London.
Right, guys, quickly go through today's operation.
So the one who's travelling across today is the one on your front page, Vasily Myriaka. You've got this image there. In relation to the gentleman who travelled across yesterday, that's Oleg Borter. He's the one who's expected to turn up and collect him.
In an ideal world, we take them to their vehicle, stop them, search them. At the same time, then I'll get 30 who's down at the address that we've got down in Purfleet, who will then go over a warrant and search there.
Ten detectives wait for Borter's associate, Vasily Myriaka, to arrive. Borter is spotted in the arrivals lounge.
We've got the driver. The driver's here. That is him, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got him, yeah, go. Gotta go, mate, gotta go. stay with him. Yeah, take to the car, yeah. See you later. Bye.
Miriaka and Borta head for the car park.
Go.
Right, stay there. Don't get in the car. Stand still. All three of you stand still and listen to me. You're being detained for the purpose of a stop and search. Keep your hands up to the side. Okay, take a seat. Do you understand?
Yeah,
okay.
I understand, but I can't understand why.
Okay. It'll all be explained down at the police station.
How do you know these guys? It's quite easy. Is it too hard for you, that question?
Yes, it's too hard.
It's too hard, isn't it?
No comment. If I'm arrested, I need a solicitor, yeah?
Have you been arrested in this country before?
No.
No. You just landed in this country and you know to say no comment. How do you know that?
I don't understand.
You do understand.
No skimming devices are found. The investigation now hangs on Detective Ferdinand Rosario's search of the gang's safe house in Essex.
Hello?
Excellent, good work.
Hello? Police! Police, got a search warrant.
Unless we find skimming devices, we can't seize it because they haven't been nicked yet. So time is of the essence. At the moment, it's a blank. Have you searched that?
Yeah.
Nothing?
His phone and all that, you know.
Ferdy?
Yeah.
I just found a bag downstairs stuffed full of equipment.
Oh, let's have a look.
I haven't taken it out.
No, that's fine.
This black bag was down there. It's like skimming devices.
Oh, brilliant. Bingo.
More of the same here as well.
Skimming device readers. We've got the tools to get them in and out of the machine, little files. We've got all the tools of the trade here. What's the name?
So there's no name on the card, but there's a 4-digit number on the back.
Typical, this is what they use. They buy play cards, blank ones, and they manipulate them to read ATM machines. They've got the card numbers on the back. They put this blank card in and it fools the ATM machine into thinking it's a legitimate card. So we've got a large quantity of these.
Full of fake cards, skimming devices and secret cameras to record PIN numbers. The bag contains everything the gang would need to make millions of pounds. A laptop used to store the stolen card and PIN numbers is also found.
Hello.
What we got down there, mate?
Got a bag with skimming devices in the lounge.
Lovely. I'm going to finish off here. The guys here are going to take down Bishopsgate and I'll come down to you. So chill out and put the kettle on, mate. I'll be down in about half an hour.
You're under arrest on suspicion of conspiracy to defraud. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely in court. You understand you're under arrest?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
It just highlights to me how small the world is nowadays. We have these guys coming over into the UK for a week and can go back millionaires effectively.
They'd have been raking off thousands and thousands of pounds from the British economy, so yeah, happy days, we've put a stop to it.
Every day in Britain, over 230 people have their account details stolen by card skimming gangs.
That's it, that way.
Borta and Miriaka try to get their stories straight.
Shh. Stop talking.
Stop talking, don't talk, please.
He's been back to a known vehicle.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Once more, yeah, and you're going to sell.
10 years ago, we were dealing with devices that could maybe hold 100 numbers. Now we're talking about devices that store hundreds and thousands of numbers at any one time. They're new age bank robbers.
What do you do for a living? You're working at the moment. What do you do for a job?
Working in construction and car wash sometimes.
These criminal gangs are ruthless. They don't care about the pain that they leave behind. You're talking about people not being able to pay mortgages, small businesses not being able to function. The impact can be really, really devastating, and these criminals, they don't care about that.
A forensic analysis of the gang's phones and computers revealed they had cloned thousands of bank card details.
11,000 innocent members of the public, their bank card numbers have been harvested by the criminal gang. So it's over £3 million of estimated losses. And this is just from one criminal gang. There's several of these gangs all over the country that were operating. So this just barely touches the surface of what's happening in the UK.
Borta and Miriaka are charged with conspiracy to defraud.
I'll get your blanket away. All right.
Deemed a flight risk, they are both remanded in custody.
Just pause if you need us, okay?
As the banks have worked hard to toughen security at our cash machines, criminal gangs have been forced to look for alternative avenues to steal our money.
What's the holy grail to them is actually getting hold of physical cards. So we've seen a migration for criminal gangs looking for vulnerabilities. We've seen people working in position of trust, might be a bank employee, actually targeted by the organised crime group and recruited, almost groomed to pass on the information.
Detective Fiona Roop is investigating a series of bank card thefts from housing estates across East London. One victim took pictures of the gang as they stole her card.
So the first image, you can see two males stood at the communal post boxes. They've managed to access the post box because you can see that the door's down. One of them's got their hand inside. Obviously, looks like he's taking the post. The next image shows one of the guys with a handful of post whilst he's locking the post box back up, and the other male looks like he's already sort of scarpering.
Detectives have discovered the gang were tipped off about the victim's card being delivered by a corrupt Barclays bank employee called Zuned Ahmed. Barclays alerted detectives as soon as they uncovered the fraud.
The bank were able to identify that it was Mr. Ahmed all through his user ID. Mr. Ahmed had accessed her account, has requested a passcode, a card and a PIN for her savings account. And then a card and PIN has been issued and intercepted by the people that she's then taken photographs of. And then later on, a loan of £35,000 has been agreed.
Ahmed has also illegally accessed 25 other victims' accounts, sending out cards and PIN numbers, enabling the gang to steal over £160,000.
It's one of our biggest vulnerabilities that we still have corrupt employees working in our financial institutions. When you've got access to a whole database of customers of a single bank or a banking institution, then you've almost got millions at your fingertips.
Detectives must act fast to prevent Ahmed accessing more accounts.
Oh, he is known. That's naughty because he works in a bank and he shouldn't be. Go on, what's he done? Oh, fraud by abuse of position this year, January. Oh, God. Hiya. Are you Mr. Ahmed?
Which Ahmed?
Pardon? Zuned?
Was they come now?
Yeah, well...
No.
Are you Mr...
Whoa! Open the door
We
now,
just need-
otherwise you'll
wait.
get arrested as well.
We just need a word with you, chap. Right.
Right.
Come out a sec, mate, and we'll speak to you out here if you don't want to...
Zuned? Yeah.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of fraud by abuse of position and conspiracy to defraud. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be given evidence. Come then, chap.
Ahmed has only been working at Barclays for 3 months. He started stealing account details as soon as he got the job.
I like to say stupid mistakes, but this one's worse.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
You know some people, don't you?
Not really. You might think I'm lying, but I don't.
Well, no, yeah, but the information that you've provided has gone somewhere.
Yeah,
No, boys, he came
So,
in
you
and
know,
we
there's
walked him out.
that avenue that we've got to look
Oh,
at.
yeah, he said he honked. You honked. Go and stand here.
Elephants.
He has accessed lots of different customers, like numerous customers' accounts, without any business reason to do so. And soon after he's accessed those accounts, they've gone to fraud. So he's passed on the customers' details to others who have then obviously also committed the fraud.
You've been in trouble with the police before?
He has.
Yeah.
Ahmed faces 6 years in prison for fraud by abuse of position. He could reduce his sentence if he helps identify the rest of the gang.
Okay. Now, if you know something about this, then I suggest that you start telling us now. It's not a small theft. It's a large-scale conspiracy. Now, do you want to tell me what's going on?
No comment.
The City of London police regularly arrest corrupt bank workers.
Mr. Ahmed used to work for Domino's Pizza prior to working at the bank. There he was fired for doing the same thing. He was stealing people's credit card details at Domino's, and only 3 months later he joins a bank, gets fired again for doing exactly the same thing. We also find that the majority of the time it's the bank insider, obviously, that gets found out, caught, arrested and charged, and the people higher up in the organised crime gangs are the ones that get away with it, don't get their hands dirty.
Ahmed is charged with fraud by abuse of position. Barclays say they were unaware he had a police caution for the offences at Domino's. Detectives from the City of London and Metropolitan Police have been tipped off about a gang who have spent over £350,000 on stolen credit cards in just 3 months.
This is a CCTV from a superstore in North London where we've got 2 fraudsters buying electrical goods, mainly televisions and hi-fi equipment. This particular circumstances, they bought 7 Samsung TVs. They have made no effort to conceal their identity, true identity. The CCTV operator actually films them going into the car park where they're stuffing these TVs in the back of a Mercedes and literally kicking them in to get the doors closed. Unbelievable, really.
Detectives have intelligence that the gang have links to a network of corrupt postal workers who steal the victims' credit cards and PIN numbers to order.
They approach these postal workers and they offer them cash payments to actually deliver cards. The victim won't be aware that their card's been posted out. The first they'll hear of it is when they get a bank statement on their doorstep which shows they maxed out £7,000 or £8,000 in arrears.
Checks on the registration plate of the Mercedes reveal it's registered to 38-year-old Ghanaian Samuel Bonzu.
Bonzu's come to the attention of the police before. On previous cases, he's used false ID and presented stolen cards. With this type of crime, they become quite brazen about the way they act. On this CCTV, you'll see Bonzu. He's gone to 3 different ATM machines using one stolen card, which he's effectively used to withdraw £500 on each occasion. The next phase of what we need to do is to establish who he's working with, who's being used to compromise the bank card data, and other members of the criminal gang that are helping facilitate this crime.
If you're a criminal enterprise that has the audacity and confidence to corrupt a postal worker, if you're operating at that level, you're experienced. This is systematic crime on an organised scale. And the postal worker is just one very small cog in what is a huge criminal enterprise that sits behind this.
Detectives set up surveillance on Bonzu's house.
Spring plate, Chevrolet here, on the subject vehicle. He's wearing the same jumper as he is seen in briefing with the stars and stripes on it. And the held by the plate of the white vehicle. He's wearing a dark grey suit over a light shirt.
That's a good start. Within an hour of us getting behind him, we've got an associate and off we go.
I've done my subject 1 and the son of the mouth from the Nissan out towards the major and into the cafe on the corner. Subject 1, the further mouse sat with papers and drinks within the cafe. Back to you. Subject 1 is talking on the phone in a foreign language, and the further man is talking on the phone in English. Back to you. The laptop the further man has retrieved is a dark grey HP laptop.
Detective Phil Elms needs to know who Bonzu is meeting.
Hello, Phil.
Can you do me a quick vehicle check?
I can, hold on.
Thank you.
A white Nissan.
Yeah, that's the baby.
Yeah, there's that Isaac Nye. He's a well-known fraudster, lives at Bloxall Road. Not far from where you are, really.
Have you got a photograph you could send me?
Yeah, no worries. I'll send you on its own.
No, he's a fraudster. Yeah, what's his fraud, Amanda?
He got 4 months for false representation, and he was due for release earlier this year.
He's been out for about 2 or 3 weeks then. Thanks.
39-year-old Ghanaian Isaac Nye has a long criminal record for fraud and violence.
It's encouraging that he's gone out of bed and the first thing he's done is met who we believe is a criminal associate. It now shows that he looks like he's as busy as we thought he was. It's just a matter of what is he busy doing.
After 1 hour, Bonzu and Nye leave the cafe.
Yeah, if you look at this footage here, he's on the phone all the time. It's quite amazing, isn't it? You know, literally, like anyone would do, go and meet up and sit down and talk business. Except they're not talking. If you look at the end of the conversation, they do acknowledge each other. There was a definite exchange between the two of them, as if what they'd gone in there to do had been done.
Detective Phil Elms suspects the laptop contains victims' account details.
There's 4 spreadsheets there. That's not just addresses, that's got numbers in it, on the left column. Yeah, there's certainly a column on the left-hand side with numbers.
He's out and about.
2 weeks later, Nye returns to Bonzu's address.
He's turned up this morning and I believe he's gone into our main subject's address and then he's come out. So there's a purpose for his visit and we need to find out what they're doing associating with each other.
I can confirm there is a seat passenger. The vehicle's off.
Our man has picked up a female, a black female.
And at the junction is a left towards Harrods Road Tube back up.
Nye is tracked to Knightsbridge, one of London's most exclusive shopping districts.
Stand by. Cut right. He is alive. He's taken off his jacket, revealing a waistcoat underneath, white shirt.
He's got a white iPhone. He's also in possession of a further white phone. He's making a phone call. He's still walking into a shop called Porsche Design. Looks like a high-end clothing store.
Detectives suspect Nye will use the stolen credit cards to go on a spending spree.
He used a bank card to make a purchase. It's a black or dark grey coloured card, white numbering on it, unable to identify the bank.
He buys 2 smartphones for £1,400.
Several days out, in possession of a square bag, civil paper, very expensive looking bag. Into Gucci on the near side.
He's in Gucci doing spends now. He's on a spending spree.
Oh, nice, nice.
In Gucci, Nye takes his time, trying on an expensive pair of trainers.
He's browsing within, he still has a phone to his ear.
He uses another bank card to buy 2 pairs.
Dark colour bank card with white numbers.
Confident the card is not flagged for fraud, Nye returns to the shop floor and orders another 2 pairs. In just 30 minutes, he has spent over £2,500 using victims' credit cards. Detective Damien Ward follows Nye to see who will take delivery of the goods.
Hopefully he's going to another address, either we don't know of or something we do.
Taking the third folly lane, there's a stop.
Oh, if he's delivering to our man.
He's starting the side.
Nye heads back to the home of ringleader Samuel Bonzu.
Subject 3 is removing 2 brown Gucci bags from the rear of the vehicle. Subject 1 holds a mobile phone. Both are looking into the boot.
Did a bit of offline shopping.
Mobile phone. Phone 3 is looking very impressive.
Yeah, just kind of closes a nice circle that he was there earlier on today and done all this shopping, and then his first point of call was back to Bonsu's house, so it's good. It's definitely a good day.
In just 3 months, Bonzu's gang have spent over £350,000 using the credit cards of their victims. It's now time for the detectives to bring an end to their fraud. It's 6 a.m. Detectives from the City of London and Metropolitan Police are going to arrest Samuel Bonzu and Isaac Nye. The gang have stolen hundreds of victims' credit cards from the post. 25 officers will raid addresses across London.
We've got enough suspects now to actually put this, stop this gang operating.
Outside Bonzu's address, detectives can't find his Mercedes car. They worry he may not be at home.
Keep your eyes out for black Merc. There's a black Merc around here. No, it's not a Merc, it's a Honda. Fuck, it's got to be somewhere, isn't it? Even though I wouldn't park this far away, and I'm not lazy. There's no point in us doing the warrant without him being there.
Mate, his car's not here, so we'll hang on.
At Isaac Nye's address, detectives decide to move quickly.
It's police. Isaac.
Hey, stay where you are. What's your name, mate? Why don't you answer the door? What are you doing over there?
Isaac, we're police officers.
What's your name? What's your name? We're police officers.
What's your first name? And I will tell you why we're here.
I'm confused. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Take a seat for a minute, please.
Sit down. Isaac, isn't it?
Let's get some ID.
Where's your passport? All right. Where's your passport? Just show me.
I don't understand what you say. When I go to the police station, whatever it is, you deal with me
But
there.
I need your passport. Where is it?
Please, you've cautioned me.
All right, okay.
That's fine.
You need to give me that phone. You can't take a phone with you. Chill a bit, all right? You'll be fine, all right? No big deal. You're busy boy shopping, aren't you? Isaac, Gucci. These yours, are they? Gucci's? Oh, look. Another pair of Gucci's. Are these yours as well? You like your Gucci trainers, don't you, Isaac?
Let's take money from Isaac.
You ready?
Isaac Nye is arrested for multiple counts of fraud. In Walthamstow, East London, Detective Phil Elms is still looking for Bonzu's Mercedes.
On the right, on the right, on the right, on the right. Okay, B13, you get in. Let's go do it. Let's go do this.
Go, please, delay!
Morning. In you go.
We take you through to the lounge. Take a seat. We're here as a result of an investigation into fraud. Because of that, you're under arrest on suspicion of conspiracy to defraud the UK banking industry. We've got a warrant here to search your premises. We'll give you a chance to get yourself dressed, okay, and then you'll be taken to the police station where you can be interviewed. All right, you understand?
Okay, what we'll do is, if you sit there,
Stay there,
fine, you sit there. You sit there. You won't be going anywhere for a while, yeah? So sit down and just relax.
Stay sitting down.
I understand where you're coming from. Because even, I understand you said you arrested me for, but I don't even know what really is.
You're being arrested for fraud. Have you got your own bank account?
Yeah, that's my account.
That's yours, is it? How much is that?
Yeah.
620, there's another load of cash in the bedroom.
Do you work, by the way? Do you work?
Yeah, I work as a cleaner as well.
Cleaner?
Yeah, on contract.
Well-paid job, isn't it?
Yeah, can we... No, it's for, my cousin has got a boutique in Ghana, so he sends money down for me to buy stuff for her from the shop, that's all.
All
Well, so that money's come from Ghana, has it?
Yeah, somebody gave he gave it to somebody yesterday, and I went to collect it yesterday.
We'll ask him to you. So we need to leave now.
He's got a nice television there, which looks like it is not even opened yet. They're brand spanking new. They're not very nice, are they? That is a Porsche designer phone, apparently worth £690, my friend. You trip over shoes as you go in. He's got that many pairs of shoes. This guy clearly has the image that he's got the car, it's a nice Mercedes. He's even got all the clothes now as well. And in his pocket, he had £650. A lot of money for someone to walk around of an evening with £650 when you're a cleaner. That's other people's money. That's not his money. He's got that by fraud.
Stand there, please, sir.
Bonzu and Nye are taken into custody.
Where's my prisoner? Sir, would you mind standing up?
I want to leave here because they have no reason to
Right,
bring me
you
here.
can't leave here because I've authorised your detention. I'm going to book you in.
But he needs to tell you why he brought me here.
No, he doesn't.
No, he brought me here.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Then you're making it up then.
Have you ever been arrested before, sir?
Yes.
Right. You have been identified as a suspect with regards to the officer's inquiries. Do you understand? Yep.
A forensic analysis of their mobile phones reveals the scale of their fraud.
There's pictures of some of the cards they've intercepted in the post. There's victims' personal details, victims' bank account details, victims' addresses, victims' bank statements, details of transactions, online banking details. It's a fraudster's goldmine here. You know, they've got access to everything.
The phone downloads also show they are sharing the victim's credit card details with other gang members, including 28-year-old Junior Baiocchi.
This is an organised setup. There's a number of people engaged in different roles in this conspiracy, and the results are there. They've got hundreds of thousands of pounds of ill-gotten gains.
Over the coming weeks, they track down the rest of the gang.
Police, can you open up?
We've got a search warrant.
Mate, get some clothes on, please. Police!
What's your first name, mate?
Junior.
Junior?
Yes, boss.
Ah, we need to speak to you, fella. Okay. Junior, I must tell you that you are under arrest for conspiracy to defraud. We need to take you back to a police station and interview you about a fraud matter, yeah?
Okay.
Okay? On tape and everything. We'll explain a lot more then, yeah?
I'm on tape.
So, yeah, interview you on tape, yeah?
Okay.
All right? That your bedroom at the back, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll start searching if you guys right down in. Where'd you start? 300 quid. Dear Junior, we love you. We need you to stop doing bad things even though it may make you money. It's better to make money the right way. God will reward you.
Miles away in Enfield, another gang member is also arrested.
Oh, nice.
Dozens of stolen credit cards are found in his bedroom. All four are charged on multiple counts of fraud.
They're too arrogant to think that they'll ever be caught. I like an arrogant criminal because that gives us an opportunity to catch them and put them behind bars.
In November 2015, Oleg Borta and Vasily Myriaka pleaded guilty to conspiracy to defraud. They were sentenced to 7 and 5.5 years, respectively. In June 2016, corrupt bank worker Zunad Ahmed pleaded guilty to fraud by abuse of position and received a reduced sentence of 33 months. In July 2018, Samuel Bonzu's gang all pleaded guilty. One of them received a 22-month suspended sentence. Junior Baiocchi, 18 months suspended. And Isaac Nye, 30 weeks suspended. All three were also given community service. Ringleader Samuel Bonzu got 3 years and 3 months in prison.